In the warm spring of 2007, the quiet resort town of Praia da Luz in Portugal became the center of the world's most haunting mystery. On the evening of May 3rd, 3-year-old Madeleine McCann was put to bed in apartment 5A of the Ocean Club Resort by her parents, Kate and Jerry McCann. The British couple, both doctors, were on holiday with their twins and 2 other families. The adults dined at a nearby tapas restaurant, checking on the children every 30 minutes through an unlocked sliding door, a routine they had followed all week. At 10 p.m., Kate McCann returned to the apartment and found the children's bedroom window open and Madeleine gone. The twins slept undisturbed. No scream, no broken glass, just an empty bed and a soft breeze from the sea. Within minutes, the alarm was raised. Portuguese police arrived, but the golden hour was already lost. The world woke up to headlines that would never go away. British toddler vanishes in Portugal. For months, the case consumed global media. British tabloids, Portuguese authorities, and private investigators from the McCann family clashed over theories. Was it an abduction by a stranger, a tragic accident covered up, or something darker involving the parents themselves? Kate and Jerry faced accusations that destroyed their lives, yet they never stopped searching. Yellow ribbons, billboards, and televised appeals became a daily ritual. Detective Chief Inspector Andy Redwood of Scotland Yard later took over the case in 2011. His team reviewed every piece of evidence with fresh eyes. They found inconsistencies in the timeline, but no smoking gun. Madeleine's DNA was found in a hire car rented 25 days after her disappearance, a car the McCanns had never used. The scent of death was detected by cadaver dogs in the apartment, yet no body, no confession, no arrest. To this day, Madeleine McCann remains the most famous missing child in modern history. Her case redefined how the world thinks about child abduction, parental suspicion, and the limits of international police cooperation. 25 years later, the question still echoes. How does a 3-year-old vanish from a locked resort in front of the entire world and never be found? On July 2, 1937, the world held its breath as Amelia Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan attempted to become the first aviators to fly around the world at the equator. The pioneering female pilot had already shattered records and inspired millions. Her final leg was from Lae, New Guinea, to Howland Island in the Pacific, a tiny speck of land in an endless ocean. At 8:43 a.m. local time, Earhart's last radio transmission crackled through. "We are on the line 157337. We are running north and south." Then, silence. The U.S. Coast Guard cutter Itasca, waiting near Howland Island, never heard from her again. A massive search involving the Navy, Coast Guard, and private vessels scoured 250,000 square miles of ocean, the largest and most expensive search in history at the time. Not a single trace was found. No wreckage, no life raft, no body. Theories exploded. Did she run out of fuel and crash into the sea? Was she captured by the Japanese as a spy? Did she intentionally disappear to start a new life? Decades later, researchers found bones on Nikumaroro Island that some experts believe match Earhart's measurements. A 1937 bottle of freckle cream, a product Earhart used, was discovered nearby. Yet the official U.S. government position remains: Earhart and Noonan were lost at sea. Her disappearance became a symbol of courage, mystery, and the unforgiving nature of the sky. Amelia Earhart didn't just vanish, she became legend. Her story reminds us that even the most famous people can disappear without a trace, leaving the world forever asking what really happened. On Australia Day 1966, the 3 Beaumont children, Jane, 9, Arna, 7, and Grant, 4, took a short bus ride from their home in Somerton Park to Glenelg Beach for a day of swimming and play. Their mother, Nancy, watched them board the bus at 8:45 a.m. and expected them home by noon. They never returned. Witnesses saw the children playing happily on the beach with a tall, blonde man in swim trunks. They bought a meat pie and a cake from a local shop. Then they simply vanished. No screams, no struggle, no ransom note. The entire nation of Australia was paralyzed with fear. The largest search in Australian history began immediately. Police, army, volunteers, helicopters, and boats. Nothing. The case changed Australia forever. Parents stopped letting children play unsupervised. The Beaumont Children became the nation's greatest unsolved mystery. Decades of tips, psychics, and false confessions followed. In 2013, police dug up an old factory based on a deathbed confession: no bodies. In 2020, a new suspect was named, but the case remains officially unsolved. The Beaumont Children's disappearance is the moment Australia lost its innocence. 3 smiling kids on a sunny summer day, gone in broad daylight, never to be seen again. On February 9, 2004, 21-year-old University of Massachusetts nursing student Maura Murray packed her car with clothes, textbooks, and $4,000 in cash. She told her professors and boyfriend she was taking a week off due to a family emergency. She drove north into the White Mountains of New Hampshire and crashed her car on a remote stretch of Route 112. A passing bus driver stopped to help. Maura told him she had called AAA and didn't need assistance. He left. When police arrived 7 minutes later, Maura was gone. The car was locked. Her phone, wallet, and credit cards were inside. No footprints led away in the snow. She vanished into thin air on a freezing winter night. For 20 years, her family and online sleuths have searched. Theories range from suicide to foul play to a new life under a new name. Her father never stopped looking. In 2023, new DNA evidence and a possible sighting in Canada reignited the case, but Maura remains missing. Her story is the ultimate modern mystery, a smart, beautiful young woman who walked away from everything and never be seen again. These are not just cold cases, they are living wounds. Madeleine McCann, Amelia Earhart, the Beaumont Children, and Maura Murray represent the terrifying truth that evil can strike in broad daylight, in the sky, at the beach, or on a quiet road, and sometimes the world never gets answers. Technology advances, DNA databases grow, AI reconstructs footage, yet some secrets refuse to die. Families age, detectives retire, the public moves on, but the missing remain missing. The Disappearing Act reminds us that justice is not guaranteed. Some killers walk free, some victims are never found, some questions have no answers. Yet hope persists. Every new tip, every new technology, every new generation that refuses to forget keeps the fight alive. Because the moment we stop searching is the moment the Disappearing Act truly wins. As the sun sets on these unsolved stories, we are left with one powerful truth. The truth is still out there, waiting for the right person, the right moment, or the right letter to finally bring it home.